Hello, S1 students. So today you are going to design your isometric drawing based on a letter. Okay, so that letter can be your initial, maybe the first letter of your initial. For example, Miss San is start on T, so I will use T or whatever letter that you want. Okay, so today we will first do the isometric drawing based on the letter first. So let's have a look.
Okay, so now we're going to draw in here. So basically you need to find the corner of the box. Okay, imagine this is the corner of the building. So the corner, this line, and this line is going to determine the height of the ladder. So I'm going to make the corner of it. I need to save some space on the left and some space on the right. Okay, so I'll just put my line in here, closest to the bottom, because the bottom we won't see the bottom. Okay. Next is follow through the grid. We got the V shapes, okay? So just follow from the top point. So extend wherever you want, because maybe I want this size to be like that. Then start from this point and then I just draw the line coming down. So back again to the end points of it and then follow through the grid. So you got one side. Okay, so on the other side, if you want the building to be larger, you can keep expanding it. So it can be like a rectangle, doesn't have to be a square you want. But in this time, I just want to be a rectangle, so I just stop here. And then, again, from the corner, extending downwards. And then from this corner, we're just connecting it. So you will see, and then we have the top. Got that? So now we have a box. You see that? And then next is you have to determine what's a letter. So in my case, we have a letter 2, or maybe you can read it as a letter S, right? So you can just briefly just use a single line to mark down where you want your letters, just for you as a reference, okay? So that means you know that have this as a reference in your work. So you know I'll need it to be like this thick. Okay, now the tricky is sometimes we need to follow this rule, right? But if the space is not enough, okay, then actually I can shorten it as long as it's a parallel line. Do you see that? So I make a new line as long as it's parallel line to this, then it'll be fine. Got it? Okay, so that's the idea. Remember two boxes, so all the way down here, and then up again, parallel to here where it's going backward. Again, in the midway, parallel to this loop, and I got my letter S. So in order for you to see better, I'm going to use the liner so that you know what I'm doing it. But for your case, okay, don't use liner, don't, okay? Because this is the base for you to add on to work with your final artwork, okay? If imagine you have all these lines marked down, then this part you will ruin it, okay? So remember, just for demonstration, I use marker, but for you, no, just use pencil, understand? I just want to let you to see it's more clear, that's why I use marker, got it? Don't use it. Okay, so why I need to do this? Because I need to have a sense of 3D. Now the tricky part is I can see this side, right? But this is a cube. So that's why something was kind of extending out. So look at how I do. From the corner again, whenever you got the corner, you got two sides, right? One side connected, but this side is not yet connected. So remember, back to this rule, you have to parallel to this line, so you will see the kind of the 3D effects once you got all the lines being connected. Do you see that now? So it's going inside and it's going inside. So same, we're going to do with the other side. It's very simple. So this is, you see there's one diamond, so we know from here. And then, so actually it's all parallel, right? So if you have some line like that, it's all parallel. So from here we know it's one point, one half of it, right? So stop here. So I'm going to show you. Remember, in your case, don't use the marker, okay? You just need to use your pencil. Just use your pencil, make sure the line is strong enough. Then that will be fine. You can still see them. Not necessarily need to use the marker. You understand? Okay, so don't use the marker. So having these done, then you can erase the line, then you can see the what's better. And we got the top. Got that? Okay, so one more line we need to connecting here, so we can erase this line, so it's indented. Erase this line is indented. Cool.